to cook today, Jack?
Country style ribs and meatballs.
Meatballs? How are we going to make meatballs in a barbecue?
We're going to show you in a minute.
Jack made the fire today. Tell us how you made the fire, Jack.
We had a ball of paper towel and we put some cooking oil on it. Then we made a pyramid out of coal. Then we put some matches in. Then it made a fire.
In there, Jack, how long is it going to take before we're ready to cook?
Okay, 45 minutes. And
how do you know it's ready?
so when the coals turn white and it's hot, we're ready to cook.
Does fire need? What do you need?
Oxygen, fuel, and heat.
And tell us where those things come from.
Okay, heat comes from matches, fuel comes from coal, oxygen comes from everywhere.
Alright, so we lit this using vegetable oil. Why didn't we use lighter fluid?
Because it tastes like butt.
Good job. Got the door on the side of the firebox and the top of the firebox and the cooking chamber. Why have you got all the doors open on the barbecue?
Because we're going to get as much air as we can in the fire, and when a bunch of air gets in, it'll be very hot, and we're going to be ready to cook.
Good boy. How's it looking, Jack?
Well, it's looking very good because it's all white.
Is it hot?
Yep.
How hot is it?
Very hot
So
because
what do we need to do? We need to move the coals out a little bit. Let me do that for you. You can see how hot they are. It is hot. Alright, so we got the... So, what do we need to do now to make some smoke?
put some wood in.
Alright, what kind of wood have we got?
We got
Is it hickory?
hickory wood.
Alright, so how much are we going to put on? A few chunks?
A few chunks.
So put a few on there. Keep going. Don't put your hand too close.
No, I'm being careful.
Right. Let's do it with the tongs. There we go. Okay.
Wood is catching fire, Daddy.
So, how long? So what are we going to do now? We've got some wood on there.
Yeah.
What are we going to wait for now?
It's gonna be burning.
We got flames coming up.
Yep.
So what's that going to make? What's going to happen now? Is it going to get hotter?
Yep. It's getting hotter, and when it's time, we're gonna shut the lid, and we're gonna leave it for a few minutes. Then we're gonna be ready to cook.
All right.
Look at all the
For the smoker.
meatballs.
We're going to make meatballs. So tell me what we're going to start with. What's in the green bowl?
Meat,
We've got ground beef.
ground beef,
And show me what else we're going to put in these meatballs. What have we got on here?
bacon,
Okay. Barbecue rub.
barbecue rub, salt, pepper, onion,
Some onion powder.
onion powder, onions,
Some
garlic, and
Some
seasoning.
seasoning. Great. And what else are we going to put in our meatballs?
Some cheese,
What kind of cheese have we got? Romano cheese?
Romano cheese.
Why are we using that?
Because it smells good and it tastes good, and it's the only cheese we have in it.
We got it in the fridge and we got to use it. I understand. And what's this?
Breadcrumbs.
Okay. And what's this stuff?
It's
What kind of mustard is it?
it's
English mustard.
English mustard
And why are we using English mustard?
because it tastes very good.
And it's strong. Take the lid off and have a smell. Tell me what it smells like.
Okay. It smells like mayonnaise.
No, it just smells like strong mustard. It's kind of like horseradish. It's got a real bite to it. And what else is that last thing we got over there?
Egg.
We got an egg. Alright. So, we're going to put everything in a big bowl and mix it up. So start putting stuff in for me. Start with the things on the plate.
Dump it in.
Go for it. Put it all in, one at a time. Be careful. Don't lose any. Scrape it off. Just wipe it off with your hand. Good job. Alright. Okay, so now what? Let's put
the cheese in.
Let's get all the cheese in.
Every single bit.
Every single bit.
It's already open.
How's it smell?
Smells like the same as the mustard.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. What else we put in?
The mustard.
Alright. Put a good squirt of mustard in. That's enough because it's pretty strong. Then what's next?
Breadcrumbs.
Alright. There's only a little bit left in there, so we're going to use all of that.
Yep. All of it?
All of it. And finally, what else we got to put in?
The egg. Can I do it?
Good job. Alright, so let's move all the trash out of the way on the plate. So now's the fun part. How are we going to mix all this up?
With the spoon.
Nope.
With our hands.
Go for it. Everything's got to be squished together. Alright, so we're going to make everything all mixed up. It's all mixed together. Keep on mixing. We looking? We all mixed well?
Yep.
Alright, so what do we need to do now?
Make the meatballs.
Alright, so how are we going to do this?
We're gonna get it, some of the stuff.
Some of the stuff, get a big chunk of it, and what are we going to do?
Make it into a ball.
Squish it together. Okay, how's it looking?
Good.
Perfect size. Alright. I'm going to make another one. And what size is this one going to be?
The same size.
Why is it going to be the same size?
So it'll cook the same time.
In roughly the same time, okay. Squish together.
Is this the same size?
That's pretty close. Make another one. I'm going to keep on going until it's all used up.
This is going to be a bunch of meatballs.
It's a bunch of meatballs. They smell good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
With the mustard.
Meatballs have we got?
20.
20 meatballs. And they're looking pretty good, yeah? Pretty much the same size?
Kind of, yeah.
So what's the plan now?
Okay, we're going to put them on the smoker and we're going to cook them.
And what's the plan now?
We're going to close the lids so the fire can go in.
So we can get things heated up. Alright, so close the lid on the cooking chamber. Be careful. Good job. Alright, so how do we know that it's going to get hot? What have we got on here to tell us?
The thermometer.
The thermometer.
When it goes to 250, that means we're ready to cook.
Alright, and that's how hot we're going to cook our meatballs at, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. And is it starting to get hotter? Can you see the needle going up?
Yep.
Alright.
What if it goes past 250?
Well, we can cool it down if it goes past 250. But we can let it heat up first of all. Firebox, Jack, look how quickly that's getting hot now.
Can I see?
Well, how hot is that now? Can you tell?
Not really. It's almost to 250.
Alright.
And it's 250.
So we're going to let it heat up for a little bit. Give it 10-15 minutes to work out where it wants to be.
Okay.
And then we're going to close off some of the oxygen and make it a little bit cooler. 15 minutes and the temperature's calmed down a little bit. What's the temperature at now, Jack?
300.
So we're getting ready to cook our meatballs. How are we going to cook our meatballs?
Okay, we're going to keep them in the pan. Then halfway through we're going to put some sauce in. then I don't know what we're going to do next.
Well, we're going to cook them, we're going to eat them.
Then we're going
But we're going to cook them in the pan because we want them to taste kind of smoky and exciting, but we don't want to lose all the nice juices and stuff like that. And then halfway through, we'll put the sauce in and we're going to cook them in the sauce. Good. They're going to get all smoky and delicious.
Okay.
So what are we going to do now to get the temperature back up?
Close the lid.
Go for it. So what's the temperature looking like, Jack?
250.
So the temperature's been pretty good, it's stayed pretty much constant. Alright, open her up, let's take a quick look, see how we're looking. Alright. We threw some ribs on there, there's some country style ribs. So we'll just take a smash and we get a little bit of colour on the meatballs. And they're looking good. Let's close it down. Because if you're looking, you're not cooking.
Can I tell them something?
Since we first put the meatballs on.
2 hours.
Alright, so let's lift up the lid and take a look, see what Alright. So we added the sauce in. I think we're bubbling away pretty nice. And we have a little bit of rub on top of these. These are just some country style ribs. How does it smell?
Good.
Smells good. Alright. So let's put the lid back down. Think they need a bit longer?
I don't know.
Touch the rib. How does it feel?
A bit squishy.
Needs a little bit longer. Alright, so close the lid down.
Can we see?
What's the temperature?
It's on.
So it's dropped a little bit.
It's going to FC.
So open up the firebox, we're going to put some more wood on. Let's throw a couple of lumps of wood in here.
I'm going to put these in.
Be careful, it's hot. And we're going to leave it for another hour. And we should leave that open for a second and catch fire.
And we'll be back in a minute.
So what have we just done, Jack?
We put some mozzarella cheese on.
And why do we put some on there?
Because it tastes good.
It's going to melt, it's going to get smoky and cool.
Yeah.
How are the ribs looking?
Good.
How does it feel?
They feel a bit hard.
Still need a bit longer?
I think, yeah, because this one is a bit squishier than the others.
Okay.
And this one's squishy too.
Well, we'll give them a little bit longer. Let's let this cheese melt.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and see what we get.
Okay, we're gonna come.
Go off the grill. How does it look, Jack?
Good.
How does it smell?
Kind of good.
Kind of good, kind of cheesy. And the ribs came out pretty awesome. The colour, nice and juicy. And we're going to eat all of these up. Jack, did you have a good time?
Yep.
Going to cook again?
Yep.